Aquarius, hi, welcome to your weekly message. It is November 18th. This is a general reading. If you guys want to book a private reading with me, you can do that through my website, which is linked in my bio on TikTok or down below in the description box on YouTube. So let's see what's going on with my Aquarius collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me Aquarius's overall energy, please. We have the King of Cups here, Aquarius. Okay, beautiful energy. I feel like you guys are working through something emotionally. You're like overcoming something emotionally here, okay? Whatever it is, you are like mastering this. Like you're at the point of mastery with this issue, whatever this is, okay? So you're really like tuning into your emotions. You're very tuned into yourself. You're very tuned into other people right now, Aquarius. Let me see what else comes up. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Okay, you're showing up here as very emotionally intelligent, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So you are trying to make a decision that's rooted in emotion, okay? But you're trying to make this from an emotionally intelligent place, okay? So you really, it's actually funny for my Aquarius collective because normally you guys are struggling with trying to make a decision. Like you'll lean to more towards logic to make a decision, but I feel like you understand that this is an emotional decision, that this has to be made from a place of emotion, of emotional intelligence here, okay? You could also be juggling a lot of different emotions this week, Aquarius, but I don't see that you're like crashing out or anything. Like I feel like you've got it under control, but there does seem to be like a lot of emotions showing up for you. Tell me more for my Aquarius collective. We have the Fool energy, the Magician on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you guys, this decision is for you guys to move in a new direction emotionally, okay? So whether that be regarding a relationship or some other kind of area of your life, you're really wanting to like move in a new direction, but there's some sort of, like I said, emotion involved in this decision. You definitely are emotionally evolved here, Aquarius. This could have to do with, again, like your manifestations. Some of you guys are like, again, feeling like you're making the decision more from a place of emotion. So yes, it feels more risky. And it feels more risky because you're not using like logic to make the decision. So again, you're kind of just trying to trust in your intuition, trust in your emotion. Now, Aquarius, you can be very intuitive. The problem is you just are typically detached from the emotions. So you're not comfortable there. But I feel like a lot of you guys are working on that, working on being more comfortable in that area, okay? There is some sort of like new, again, offer, either an offer coming in that you're trying to make the decision whether to accept this offer, again, based on emotion, not logic. But I feel like you guys are working your way through this, okay? Because it feels right. You're really trying to not get stuck in your head and make this about what makes sense logically, okay? All right, so let's see what else shows up for you here. Queen of Wands, King of Swords. Okay, so yeah, you are there, you know, I feel like you guys are balancing your emotional, mental considerations here. All right. So again, it's hard for you to completely make a decision from the place of emotion, but you're definitely allowing your intuition to speak here. But you still are trying to like make logical sense of it. You still are trying to like intellectualize the whole thing here. But you do feel confident in it, okay? Now, the challenge for you guys is when you don't feel confident in making a decision logically, but emotionally you feel it. So there's like that conflicting energy, right? Because you would, like I said in the beginning, more likely to lean towards logic to make a decision rather than emotion. Now, this is like a really crucial point for you guys to like trust in that intuitive insight that you have. And I feel like this is going to be something very rewarding for you, okay? So that's what I have. We have Gemini energy here. So yes, there is a lot of this like going back and forth energy for you. Let's look into your love life. Aquarius's overall energy in love, please. And we have the Moon card, okay? Wow, so there's a situation here you're not like super clear about, an emotional situation, all right? Feels like your emotions are clouded right now. And that's why you guys are always like logic overrules emotion, right? Because emotions, emotions can be confusing. All right, so this is like a perfect example, and this could be connected to your general reading. It could be over a romantic situation. It could be over a love situation. We have Cancer energy showing up here, Aquarius. There's a lot of fear rooted in making a decision from the place of emotion. Oh, okay, damn. Three of Swords. So some of you guys are like, some of you guys may have tried to trust your intuition and it sort of like backfired on you. Now, don't feel like you can't trust your intuition because something didn't work out. It takes practice to learn to trust your intuition. It takes practice to learn to hear your intuition, okay? It doesn't, if you're used to not listening to your intuition, you're not going to hear it. You know what I mean? Like, it speaks very quietly. It's almost like a whisper. And it's usually the first thing that comes to you before you let your brain get in the way, right? So something kind of blew up in your face here, Aquarius. You could be going through this energy of heartbreak. So there could be like a lot of emotions, again, coming for you this week. Tell me more. What is this about? Who is this about? Yeah, damn. Somebody really disappointed you. Some of you guys feel betrayed by someone. Okay, Seven of Swords here. You really like took someone's word for it. You chose to trust someone and they ended up lying to you. Okay, you're feeling really disappointed in someone. You're feeling this like energy of, you know, loss, kind of emptiness, heartbreak, pain, and you're wondering like how you didn't see this coming. Okay, you're wondering how you didn't see this coming. You chose to trust someone. Damn, Aquarius is going to get some trust issues from whatever just happened here. All right, who is this person? Some of you are definitely, oh, damn, there was a third party here, Aquarius. Shit. Okay, for some of you guys, if this didn't already happen, this is something that's either currently happening or something that hasn't happened yet. You're all on different timelines. Remember that. Please take what resonates for your situation. But for some of you guys, this could be a warning that, like, in your brain, it makes logical sense. You think you're trusting your intuition. Okay, for some of you guys, your intuition tried to tell you not to do something, but in your head it made sense, and that's the lesson, right? The lesson is that you didn't trust your intuition, all right? The lesson is that you trusted what made logical sense, but what makes logical sense isn't always the right answer, right? Your intuition told you, don't believe this, but you didn't have concrete evidence of why you shouldn't believe it because factually it made sense. Everything fit. All the pieces made sense, right? So then when it didn't work out, you're like, oh shit, okay. Next time you got to just trust in that intuition, Aquarius. All right, tell me more. Looks like somebody essentially left you disappointed here. Not all is lost, Aquarius. Yeah, you're going through a period of like questioning. You're going back, you're reflecting on everything that happened here, trying to find like pinpoint where you went wrong, okay? Again, I feel like you're looking too far, looking too deep into like why you felt something. With the intuition, there's not always an explanation, right? There rarely is an explanation. You just have to trust that what you feel was accurate, okay? Lots of going back and forth here, Aquarius. So I just feel like you're kind of going through it in your love life this week. Really just trying to come back into balance, trying to find out the truth here, okay? Let me get you one more. Yeah, you're retreating from everything and everyone right now, Aquarius. But you'll be okay. I know you guys will be okay. And again, the lesson for you this time was to learn to trust in that inner voice when it comes, even if it doesn't make logical sense. Okay, Aquarius? So that's what I have. We have Cancer energy here. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I'll see you next time.